And like that, we are live. Hey, it's your pal Filthy and the lovely Ainsley for something a little bit different, a little bit special. As it says right in the name, we hit 150 subscribers a little bit ago. So, as promised, we are going to be preparing apple pie. You can see this is just an apple, not an apple pie. But we're going to turn this into an apple pie. So thank you all for being here. Let me just take a second and take a look at the chat here. We've got Mighty Cake Pants, Ainsley, Cosmo Girl, Zed Wolf, Spike, Charlotte, and Viral Vinny are all in chat. Thank you all for being here. Shut up. She's right there and in chat. Doesn't make a lick of sense. So welcome on in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Oh, Ronan just joined. That's fantastic stuff. I did want to start today by filling a bit of time, obviously, because I want to try and get people to filter in still, but words. But I did want to take a second and say thank you to everybody that's been enjoying the content, that's been in chat each video, that's been getting involved in the Unfiltered Shenanigans Discord community. There's a couple people that I'd like to kind of signal out and say thank you to. First and foremost is Ainsley here. She's been absolutely instrumental in the content. She's kind of continued to push me to do things and make sure that the content is up to par and kind of helped guide me through that. As well, I do want to thank Kills with Thrills Gaming. We heard him play the apple in this promotion of this live stream, so thank you to him. And just thank you to him in general for all of the support and kind of guidance he's offered me through the beginning stages of this channel. So thank you. As well, there's countless people I could thank in the chat. I don't want to single anyone out. So I'll just kind of leave it at that. Thank you all for being here. Kills wants pie. Cupcake says that Ainsley is everywhere. She is eternal. She is everything. Yeah. But Ainsley for CEO.
Yeah, Vinny says, I'm CEO now.
A man baking a pie. Now I've seen everything. You raise a good point, Josh. That is something that is uncommon. I'm also wearing an apron made by her aunt. Because safety first. Anyway, so with that said, let's get right into it. We've got the instructions here. This is apple pie by Grandma Opal. Let's see if I can get the camera to see that. Apple pie by Grandma Opal. The cutest apron I ever did see. Well, thank you. Ames for Prime Minister, also good. So according to this, our first step is to gather the ingredients and preheat the oven to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. Or 220 degrees Celsius. And with that, we actually were ahead of the curve. We've got our apples gathered. As you can see, they're apples. They're not pressed. They're apples.
Can you juggle? I used to know how to juggle.
Let's see.
I can't. Oh, geez.
No, I cannot. So,
we're here for pie baking, not juggling.
That's a good point. If this was a pie baking stream, this would be awkward as hell. Okay, so first and foremost, we have to gather the ingredients, and now we have to peel and core the apples, then thinly slice.
Okay.
So, as you can see here, let me just tip the camera down just a smidge so you guys can see the apple peeling nith. Hello. What? How does this even work?
That's up for you to interpret and decide. This is gonna go terrible.
Yes, it is. Safety and style. Nice. Thank you. Juggle! Okay, I got this, everyone. I also got my thumb just now.
Oh my god. Do you know where the pancakes are?
No. We don't. What great start. Thank you. Yes. Rip Daddy Kills. I might have eaten Kills for Thrills. It was just because he was mean to me.
Just a little bit. Just a wee bite.
But it does, to that point, a thank you again to him for... I presented the idea to him and was like, I know, it's kind of stupid. And he was like, no, it's not stupid. It's hilarious. So, been looking forward to this one. You got this, guys. Well, thank you, Haley. I appreciate that. I'm throwing my apple. Okay. This might take me a while.
Yeah. I'll get mine done.
Yes. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
Because she is through an entire apple. I'm not even halfway through mine.
If Phil didn't explain it, we're each making a pie and seeing whose turns out better. But I feel like we already know what's going to happen.
Yes, my pie is going to... I always knew he wanted to eat me. Not in that sense, buddy. Not in that sense.
This apple's a little rotten. At some points, I'll cut that out.
Oh, this apple's kind of rotten in some points? What the hell?
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
You woke the dog up.
Oh, yes. So, for what it's worth, you may hear barking, you may hear shenanigans. We are currently dog sitting, and she's sitting nicely on the couch currently, but she does have a tendency to make herself known at times.
Yeah, Winnie is our sous chef, and so she might make a appearance.
Absolutely. And yes, I did want to eat kills platonically. There's nothing romantic about my cannibalism. You know, there's no way around that. That was creepy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So we're killing it now. I don't know how I'm supposed to get the rest of this off.
Do we want to make bets on how many you're going to be through by the time I'm done?
1 would be my... Actually, yeah, chat, get involved here. How many apples do I have peeled by the time she's done peeling her apples?
We're each peeling 6.
1. Thank you for the vote of confidence, gang.
I'll give you 2. I'll give you that extra boost.
Thank you. And that's marriage for you.
Yeah.
Kills the other white meat. Exactly. Charlotte says 1.5. Josh says -1 somehow. So
you
Josh,
put the peel back on the apple.
Yeah, naturally.
Yeah.
Do you have to even get this?
No, you'll cut that out.
Oh, but I did miss a whole bunch up top here. Or does that matter?
Well, you want to get off as much as you can so we can cut it as close to the core as possible. We don't have an apple core, so...
One apple. To be fair, you have a handicap, so we have to give some leeway. Exactly.
Don't give him validation.
Where do I put my apples?
I don't know.
For heaven's sake. Okay, well, they're just going on the counter like, stop! Don't fall over, apple.
Wow.
Is it... Here, we'll put it right there so we can keep track. Okay.
So tell the people what you have for them today.
Yours look... What do I have for them today?
Yeah.
In what sense?
What fun things are we going to do today?
Okay, so we're peeling apples, obviously. We're going to be making an apple pie. And then I've also put together an interactive trivia thing. It's about apples, so we'll do that kind of at the end when we go to throw the pie in the oven. Should be lots of fun. I kind of sourced the apple trivia from different spots. Some of it's from England. Some of it's from the New York Apple Association, which I didn't know was a thing. Why the hell is there an Apple Association? Okay. But it's a thing, so yeah, we're going to have to deal with that. It should be a lot of fun, and when it comes time, I will share my screen, and then there's a website you can go to or a QR code you can scan, and then you just follow the directions, enter your name, and then you can participate in the trivia. It should be lots of fun. And if it doesn't work, probably just going to have a mental breakdown. So we'll see. Yeah.
And you get to witness it all.
I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested. Okay, let's see. Anyone going to tell him there's a device that does this and cores apples at the same time? I wanted to invest in that, but I guess that's a waste of money since we're literally never going to do this again. Okay. Next, you're going to tell me there's a device that not slaps and that both slaps and chops. Yes.
And they'll call it a slap chop.
Whoa. We can't get copyright.
Chop slap.
It's a chop slap, yeah. Chop slap. This apple's in less than ideal condition.
There's also a little bruised.
Well, Ainsley for the win. You're gonna love. Oh, nice. Cake knows the reference. You're gonna love his nuts.
All right. You're slacking a little bit. You've got
Oh.
6 and Phil's at 1.5. So whoever said 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5 gets the prize. Oh, hello, Idol. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. Charlotte said 1.5. I don't know
Right,
if you
Charlotte,
want to
you
help
win.
speed up the process here, dear. Or you can and tip the camera up and keep entertaining them while I'm peeling, whatever you prefer.
Just to get this process moving, I will help, I guess.
I'm happy I get to see this. I'm happy you get to see it as well, friend. This is, like, people do this for a living?
Yeah. We should have put the apples on a drill and then just got the drill going and
That would have been a much better play
Yeah.
than this nonsense. It also hurts my back being leaned down like this.
we can probably
Also-
tip it back up. And...
No, it's all good. For what it's worth, I went to the gym this week and woke up this morning barely able to bend my arm. So that's why I don't exercise. But also, I'm supremely lazy. Like, I genuinely thought about buying pre-sliced apples. Does Jim know? Yeah. Jim knows. But I was referring to a guy, not a guy named Jim.
I feel like you were also referring to a guy named Jim.
I mean, I could have been, but I wasn't in this context. I looked at the gym this week and walked past it. I feel fine. Exactly. See, Kills gets it. Just, if you think about working out, that's like working out, right? My God, I have crazy eyes when I wear glasses.
Crazy
Hello,
eyes?
Catherine. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. Okay.
What are crazy eyes?
I looked crazy.
In what sense?
In that I look like a lunatic.
Sure.
Sorry. Just while we're doing this, I know I suggested in the Discord, but I'll suggest it again here on the live. If anyone has Netflix and they're looking for something to watch, I strongly encourage watching Love on the Spectrum. It is the most wholesome content you could possibly consume. Oh my God! A single peel! That's one peel that she just accomplished. It's insane! My excuse is I can't afford a membership. Exactly. How are you going to work out if you can't afford it?
Exactly.
You only look like a lunatic. That's okay then. Exactly. Because the machines aren't designed for 6, 7, 30-stone gamers. It's a good point. You cannot work out. You need... Like, I'd imagine that you need to work out with, like, the likes of Reacher or the Dutch Giant. We're doing okay on this apple. I know the slower technique, but it goes efficiently.
Does it?
Yeah, I was going left to right instead of up and down, and it seemed to make a
Ah.
difference.
Well, there you go. See, you're learning.
I am learning, and you're staring at my gut. So I'll bend down. Get out of the peeler, stupid.
So, chat, do we trust him with a knife, or is this going to go terribly?
Doing fine. Everything's fine.
Is it?
No! No! Stop it, Apple. You're getting eaten first. Eaten first? Eaten first.
Wow.
You could say this stream is quite appealing. Vince, you are my favorite human being ever. What else did people say? For the love of Jeebus, please tell me you're not giving Phil that knife. Jeez. Oh.
Who said that?
Kate. Give him the knife. More excitement. If poor Kills, we need to put him on a Bucky's diet. Yeah, that's really the only way to help him lose the 30 stone. For those that don't know, stone is like British weight. What is the math on stone versus pounds? Does anyone know? Because I would be curious how many stone I weigh. And is it quite literally like they take 1 stone is 14 pounds? Holy moly, if you're 30 stone, geez, you're thick. That sounded incendiary. I apologize. I did not mean to insult someone that I thanked at the beginning of the stream.
Oh my god.
I was dedicating myself to peeling an apple. I don't know that I can do a brain mouth filter and peel an apple. This is a to-do.
He said he's not 30 stone.
Sure, you're not. Kills, that sounds like something someone who's 30 stone would say. Nice. So that's done now.
Okay.
Will you explain the next steps? I will clean up.
Thinly slice the apples.
Yeah. Because that's going to go well for me. And we know kills 29.998. Love it. That's why you need more Buckies. Exactly. We got to get you America thick. Kills is the best bridge troll ever then. Oh, 100% he is. I, at one point in my gaming career, referred to him as a troll by saying he was either like a handsome devil or a complete cave troll, and it was hilarious and terrible. So what's next? Cutting things.
Cutting things. Which
Safety.
Which knife are you taking?
I'm going to take this one because
Okay.
I got it.
If you cut yourself, then we're switching.
You know what?
You have one shot, one opportunity.
Give me this smaller knife. It's probably for the best. Do I have a safety knife? No. This is the closest thing we got.
Do we need to put a disclaimer about blood on this?
It'll be fine.
Well,
No, probably not.
wait, what are you doing?
Aren't I supposed to be thinly slicing?
You have to. You can't have the core in there.
Oh.
Oh my god. Hold on.
Hands are up here, officer. I foresee a trip to the ER. Resentful. Snowy is watching too. Hi, Snowy. Thank you for watching, Snowy. Okay, just core it. I'll take over the rest.
Next time, do this before you cut it into pieces.
Cut my life into pieces. These are my homemade jorts.
Exactly. Okay.
Use a fork to hold down the apple. That's a smart play.
Yeah.
That is a smart play. So I'm obviously going to do the opposite and continue to be unsafe. Naturally.
Naturally.
There we go. Now we're cutting.
With fire?
Oh yeah. We're cutting with fire.
Got it.
Cake, I'm not actually going to hurt myself. Don't worry.
There's always time.
You're all supposed to be my friends, and none of you have faith in my abilities. Further the idea of me being a vampire, but blood apple pie. Yes, for what it's worth, chat, Ronan is a vampire.
Apples are a vampire's favorite fruit.
What?
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
Oh, I thought that was a joke there. I thought you were about to give me a punchline.
No, I don't do that.
There we go. So we've got a nice slice of apple. Hey, apple, apple, hey, apple. Guess you guys are unfamiliar with the annoying orange.
What
You need
about
those fingers to play games? Don't risk it.
true.
And we've got Charlotte saying that I'm not going to hurt myself. Famous last words.
Yes.
You know, believe it or not, chat. While I fix my glasses here, believe it or not, I actually used to work at a fruit processing plant, cutting apples by the dozen. I think the one day we went through about 450 pounds of apples that we had to cut.
So you weren't peeling them or anything, right?
Well, we were peeling them and coring them, but to Ronan's point, we had a thing that you just and it like peeled them or cored them and cut them for you.
So then you weren't actually cutting them. You're lying.
No, I still had to cut them because I had to take the seeds and stuff out.
See.
Yeah. I'm not making it up. I'm not crazy.
Sounds like
My mother
you're
had me test
a
it.
cheater bo beater.
Josh says, please stop waving the knife around.
I'll blink twice if I need help.
Watch where you're pointing that. You can't get hurt, you. Stabby, stabby.
You're gonna get, like, the video flagged.
Seriously.
Violence against apples.
Okay. Oh, that's one apple.
Oh boy. Put them in the bowl.
Put them in the bowl. You got it. Single finger technique is a new one for me. Well, that is because of my cerebral palsy, Charlotte. I kind of learned how to cut things in a way that my left hand could be involved without actually causing problems.
Without having it chopped off.
Yeah, because I would hold it with more, but a lot of the times my left hand doesn't have self-preservation. So at least if it's just one finger, then off goes a finger and that's it. But I get to keep the rest of my hand. So how do you take the core out of this?
Oh boy. Hold on. Hold on. Holy frig.
That's not how you take the core out.
Just cut around it.
I did. You got mad at me last time. Hello, Mifrick. Welcome on in.
Not
Thank you
cut
for being
around it last time.
Pretty sure I did.
You just cut the
Does
whole
this look
apple.
like a belly that would lie?
Wow.
That almost went horribly, horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Use a fork to hold it down. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
I
will.
feel like people
I
don't
will-
trust you.
Yes, I will engage people's safe desires. Got a fork to hold it down.
It's like they want you to keep streaming or something.
Yeah.
I think that's a spoon.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Okay. Fork.
Sure.
But seriously, I know what a fork is. I was just doing a bit.
I don't think you know what a fork is. You eat soup with a fork.
Well, if it's chunky soup, yeah. Call her name and she appears. I believe in Mifrick. Nice. Okay, let me use the fork to hold it down. Oh, that almost went horribly wrong. Hi, Mif. Mif heard stabby, stabby, and she arrived. Yeah,
Yep.
that's all it takes. For those of you in chat that are unfamiliar, I have a propensity to stab Mifrick incessantly when we play any games together. Not sure why. I like to annoy her, so that's why often you will see me referencing stabbing when she's around. This is going much smoother with the fork.
Is it?
Yeah, the stabby spoon is great.
Well, that's good.
How's that? It's working fantastic. Thank you for that, Catherine. That was a fantastic idea. Can confirm he is very stabby when I'm around him. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
I can neither confirm nor deny the presence of stabbing, even though I literally just confirmed it. Leave it to Phil to fork a pie on camera. Nice.
Yeah.
I see you played with knives and spoons before. Nice. Yeah, I do enjoy stabbing. No, that can't say things like that.
Yep. That's that can mean other things.
Cancel Reno. Don't be calling me out like that. Bite.
Do it.
But seriously, thank you all for being here. Any of you that are new to the channel, this is not a regular occurrence. We're just doing it because I promised I would do something special if we got to 150 subs, and here we are. If you are a regular subscriber, we'll be returning to video games potentially as early as tomorrow. But
Unless he makes like a really good apple pie and then he's just completely changing the channel to baking.
yeah, if I become a cooking channel, everyone will love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So those are all... Oh my god, there's still so much apple left to cut.
Yeah, it's all yours.
Sorry. Did you fork Kills when he was an apple? No, I ate him with my mouth. Yeah, looks better, safer. Well, Dad lost an arm as a kid, so I saw the challenges he had. Oh, okay, well, thank you for sharing your wisdom with me. I'm gonna do my best to make you and your father proud. My father is currently in Acapulco, Mexico. My mother is somewhere, I assume at her apartment. Do you think that needs to be cut smaller?
That's up to you. This is your pie.
Yes, we are going to compare pies when all is said and done. Choppy chop, or the feed suddenly turns red and goes black and we hear screaming and frantic EMS. It's not going to be that bad.
We can't confirm that.
Yeah, I don't want to say with like 1000% certainty that that's not going to happen, but I am confident that it won't. Entertain our friends while I'm cutting, dear.
That's my entertainment.
I did that wrong. That's awkward. Hiya. What? Do you really want your face that close to me using a knife?
No.
Okay. Cutting. Attempting to cut.
Wow.
Betty! And move the camera up slightly. There you go. Cake has a suggestion. Oh! Mifrick is complimenting your eyebrows. She says, look at those perfect Ainsley eyebrows. I'm jealous.
Thank you.
Can't help but notice he didn't compliment my eyebrows. Svetty and unibrowy. Oh, I did hit the microwave. We've got one of them fancy, like, in-the-counter microwaves. It is now locked. Cannot use the microwave. You got some IG Instagram? I do have Instagram. Well, I'm not sure what that has to do with anything.
It has everything to do with it.
Oh boy, the apple came out of the fork. The fork came out of the
I
apple.
thought you cut yourself, and I was like, oh, here we go.
No, I'm not a complete moron, you know. Okay, I am, but still. Great face caterpillars. Wow, wow. I might be a hairy guy, but I do have feelings. You got some, I get. Oh, I guess is IG, not Instagram. We don't speak young person, so. If you want to help cut these, I wouldn't be offended.
Okay.
No, you know what? Let's let chat decide. Does she help me cut? Or does that kind of ruin it that it's becoming her pie as well, because we're supposed to be competing one another. Please don't.
If I threaten him with the knife to go faster, is that what we do?
Depends on how long you want the stream to be. Indefinite.
You're
I only
actually
have, like,
watching
10
this forever now.
I only have like 10 questions for the trivia, maybe even less. That's cheating. That's cheating, a couple people say, so. We'll get through it.
Okay, fine. I will come up with some. I'll do non-Apple trivia.
There you go.
While we wait.
Yeah, pay attention to Ainsley, not me.
What category do you want me to look up?
We've got a bunch of nerds in here, so maybe like nerd trivia. I don't know.
Very specific.
No, this is more fascinating with the or won't he lop off? She helped peel. That was your one life. You know what? That's reasonable.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
I'm not a nerd. Nerds are smart. Fair. Vince, you raised a good point. We are geeks, not nerds.
Okay.
Oh, no, go with history.
History?
Yes, because I suspect that Ronan's probably the only one that would actually be good at history trivia. Oh god, ew, history. Okay. Yeah, gaming trivia. Why don't we do gaming trivia? Tell us what games you're playing at the moment and enjoying. That is a good question for Ainsley. I know the answers to that for myself. But go ahead.
First, because mine's pretty obvious.
So for me personally, I've been for a couple years now, basically since the pandemic, enjoying Farming Simulator, both 22 and 25. Yo, what's good, Emma Long? Hello, Emma. Welcome on in. Thank you for being here. Where do apples go? Where do apples go hiking here? The Appalachian Mountains. Heyo. Emma, your dog is currently enjoying fresh air. Winnie.
Winnie.
Oh, she's getting a big stretch out. Go on. It's okay.
From down there. Winnie. There's Doge down here.
No, we're making that up. But yeah, so I'm enjoying Farming Simulator 25. That's been kind of my constant like catharsis game. I play it to relax. I play it to just enjoy myself. We're going to be starting up the Uncharted games soon, probably next week sometime. As well, a new game is coming to Game Pass called South at Midnight. We're going to be giving that a try. That should be interesting, because I'm understanding like it focuses on kind of like southern United States, like folklore and stuff like that. So it should be good. Emma has an interesting fact for us. Did you know that apples are 25% water?
Wow.
I did not know that.
Wow.
And I'm 100% man. Sorry.
No.
Ainsley, what games are you playing at the moment that you are enjoying?
I mean, I usually play like Faz.
No homemade pie dough? No, that would take far too long.
Yeah, we made that decision that the pie dough was gonna be too much to try and get done on this stream. So
And we see how I am in general.
store bought it is.
In the Chinese culture, the word for apples is pronounced as ping, which also stands for peace. So, peace apples?
Huh.
Papples?
Papple?
Fun fact, apples were originally from Kazakhstan.
Wow.
So was Borat.
Wow. Yeah, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a while.
Holding down the fort while she goes elsewhere. What Mulan was called apple? Yes. I would assume so. Sure. Emma wrote, and I looked in the same Apple trivia, apparently. Yeah. So far, your facts are not things that I have written down, so that's actually pretty good. That should be beneficial for the game. I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition at the moment. How do you like Inquisition? I only ever played Dragon Age 2 with Josh, who's in chat here, and if I recall, Josh, all we did was got really drunk and ran around in circles, not actually accomplishing anything. So how was it? Loser to Peace Fruit. Closer to Peace Fruit. There you go. You love it. I didn't know we were supposed to. You don't have to study. I never studied for a second in school. There we go. In various mythologies, apples are used as a symbol of love, beauty, and wisdom. Emma, I'm going to need you to stop sharing facts, because that one actually was... That one may or may not come up. So, screenshot that, everybody. What Emma just said might be an answer to trivia later. I grew up near a place called Apple Hill in Sierra Foothills. Every fall, we all go up there and get apples to eat, make pies, applesauce, and a whole bunch of stuff. That's exciting. Auto incorrect infuriates me some days. Oh, yeah. I think where I get pissed off with autocorrect is when it's words that are words. Like, you know, you want to change the spelling of a word that I've got wrong, sure, but don't correct words that are correct. You know what I'm saying? Played it many times, going through all the types and interactions and stuff. Cool! Well, I'm glad you're liking it. I feel like our buddy Kills for Thrills is probably going to be continuing Project Zomboid. It's the camera and stuff for that is something I'm not really a fan of, personally. Like, I get the appeal, but I can't do that top-down, like, side-scroller type camera. There we go. Oh, it's all good, Emma. You have done nothing wrong. It's just that was fun that you found a question. In the Bible mythology, the apple has been used, but usually it was a fig. Really? I just got hold of a new game, but can't say what it is, and I can't play it yet. So did someone give you early access to something, and you're going to be checking it out on the channel? I can't really get into Project Zomboid. That's fair. Well, that's really cool. I look forward to seeing it. Hate spell check. That's fair. That is completely fair.
I actually thought you were going to be done by the time.
I am done, jerk ass. Dixie's playthroughs are very fun. So the next step here is melt butter in a saucepan over medium heat, and then add flour and stir to form a paste. Cook until fragrant, about 1 to 2 minutes, and then add sugar and water. Okay, so we need half a cup of white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar.
Okay, well, melt your butter first. You get the bigger saucepan.
Can they see the saucepans? Sort of. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I'm recently gotten into Pokemon Pearl. Atta girl. Oh god, this butter is already melty.
It's soft.
Yeah, it's soft like me.
Wow.
Oh god.
Some unsalted butter.
Unsalted butter that... No, just kidding.
Were you going to make a joke about butter?
No, I was going to lick it.
Oh.
No! Fudging son of a...
Come on! Okay. So then... we need...
half a cup of flour, I think? No.
Not a half a cup of flour.
Did Ing already make a pie? No, she's making the pie with us. Applesauce is delicious. She definitely could have made a pie.
I could have. I could have been done this whole process.
Bite me. There was talk here.
In the garbage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, and then so you need 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour once your butter is melted.
Once the butter's melted, so we're just working on that. Can't really see it, but butter is in fact melting. Once again, thank you all for being here. We appreciate it. At least I do. I don't want to speak on her behalf, but I appreciate it. She doesn't appreciate you guys like I do. I just learned I don't know how to raise just my eyebrows. It came with a smile every time.
There you go.
Sorry.
Okay. So melt butter over a medium heat, add flour, and stir to form a paste.
Your butter's not melting?
Relax. Relax. I'm gonna put yours up so high that it's gonna burn.
Don't
And
do
then
that.
you're gonna cry.
That's rude. She's gonna burn my butter. Which definitely sounds like a euphemism, right? Oh, that lady just burns my butter.
What kind of accent was that?
Stupid.
Okay.
Ames is ruthless. Like, yes, she is.
Yes. We all knew that though.
My butter's congealing. Panic.
You don't need to panic.
I do need to panic.
No, you don't.
But panicking is kind of my mood.
Is it?
Yeah.
We would never know that from all your phasmophobia streams.
I don't panic for a second. Ever. Just remember, even though apple pie was invented in England, Americans have claimed this dish. Don't let us down. Well,
we're Canadian, so we can let down whoever we want.
yeah, we're kind of apple experts around here. One of our schools... No, that's not a fact. I caught myself before I gave false information. Fake news!
Okay, put
3
tablespoons in your...
See here? Tablespoon. Tablespoon. So we've got to put 3 of these. This is scarier than peeling.
How?
Hmm?
Level. Oh boy, never mind. You know what? You do what you want.
2. And 3. You guys thought I would fuck that up, didn't you? I'm not supposed to swear anymore.
Wow.
Now, whisk for whisking things. It's whiskey business.
Burn, cook until fragrant, about 1 to 2 minutes. Cake says for fuck's sakes.
Ah, fudging son of a fudge.
See, you've disappointed Cake. Now what are we gonna do?
I don't know. Hopefully she still plays with us. That sounded creepy.
Wow.
It's not making a face. Or is this paste?
Ronan says you have to put money in the swear jar.
I will.
Yeah.
The only problem is the swear jar is located in my anus.
Wow.
How do we know when it's become a paste?
Just for 1 to 2 minutes.
I can't count. I can't see what Vince said, but it was something that made people laugh.
When I heard Phil was getting baked on stream, this isn't what I had in mind.
No, Vince, that's when I do a Schedule 1 stream.
Yeah. Catherine says you gotta get all the flour lumps out. And Zedwolf says to give him a teaspoon of red pepper.
No,
I will.
no red pepper. Wow, that's spicy. Oh, you guys can kind of see gas. I'm gonna turn a little bit. What's worse, though? My badonkadonk or my belly?
Does it matter?
No, it doesn't.
More flour.
Yeah, this isn't really becoming paste-like.
I don't think it's supposed to, like, Actually,
the brown sugar and the white sugar.
next.
Why is baking so much work?
A lot of people don't like it. You're the one that chose an apple pie too. Like you could have made anything.
Yeah, but I knew this would be challenging. It's also given me an excuse to exercise a particular muscle that only gets used in private time, so.
Wow. Wow.
My brain. You guys probably thought I was making some kind of masturbation joke. I wasn't. Talking about my noodle. Okay, it's definitely been 1 to 2 minutes at this point.
Yeah. It says that.
Give us a song, Phil. I'll see what I can do. Apple, 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 apple. I have a pen. I have an apple, and so on and so forth. Highly whiskey, delicious. 2 days now. Oh, I have in my head the song. Don't worry, be happy. That's a good song. That's a very good song. But I would argue that the greatest song of all time is, you probably know,
What?
Star Wars and the War Among the Stars. Greatest song of all time. Okay. How many cups do I need? Half a cup. Half a cup.
Half a cup of each, and a quarter cup of water. Water. A bottle of water.
A bottle of water.
See, I can do accents.
You cannot, though. Ainsley is notoriously bad at accents, to be crystal clear. It's one of my favorite things about her.
Right, I'm British.
See, that's pretty good. The brown sugar is kind of clumpy.
Brown sugar.
Oh, is brown sugar clumpy?
Whoa, it's got molasses in it, so it's gonna be sticky.
Okay, that's that. Then you said a quarter cup of water?
Yep. Looking like this now. If you can see it, I don't want to spill it everywhere. Star Wars.
There's a war among the stars.
Zeblo says that's the #1 hit song.
Oh, it's really going big in Indonesia right now.
Charlotte says, how did the investor know that Apple stock was going to rise?
Because your boy is working with apples.
No, insider information.
Like cider. I get it.
Cider. Don't think too highly of yourself.
No, get out of here, Clump.
Oh boy. Okay. So bring to a boil, reduce the heat to low, and simmer for 3 to 5 minutes.
Gotta get rid of this chunk.
The chunk?
Oh, yeah.
A chunky boy?
Yeah, let me just put my face right in it.
Okay. You do that. Okay. Cake says they love the chunk, though.
Well, the chunk's already gone. Cake, I'm sorry.
He killed the chunk. So rude. What did the chunk ever do to you? And now everyone's going to be disappointed.
I give people what they want. I'm already disappointed.
Charlotte says show the lump who's boss. And Cake's flipping tables again.
You're gonna get canceled, Cake. Do we have to keep stirring it while we're letting it simmer?
Well, it hasn't boiled yet.
So we dip our fingers in it?
I mean, you can if you want.
No.
But that would
Safety
also
first. No fingers in the pie.
potentially be a visit to the hospital.
No flipping tables. It's fine. No, we don't stir it while we're letting it come to a simmer here. I'll step out of the frame so you can see. Their pots on the stove. Not really much else to see. I genuinely thought that'd be more exciting. It isn't.
No. Yours is
Mine's about to boil. Boiling first. I am so much better. Oh. Well, darn it. Yeah, can confirm. Almost boiling. And while we wait, I'm just going to stand here awkwardly.
As we would do as kids.
Sorry. I got caught there.
Okay.
Where's the overhead stove camera? Anarchy. Well, we're not that fancy.
That's a 200 subscriber deal.
Song and dance time.
You gotta turn your heat down so it can simmer. And maybe give it one stir before you let it simmer. Okay. So we let it simmer on low for, what does it say, 3 minutes? Oh. And the Doge is inspecting what's outside now.
There we go. Winnie. Hey. Excuse me for a moment. I have to handle a dog. Who's lying?
Emma, if you're still in here, your dog's acting a fool.
Hey, give it a rest. Give it a rest. Come on.
Who's she beefing with now? Everyone. Everyone and anyone.
It's accurate.
Whitney, come here. Look, you can go up.
Let me go back and read some chat here. Am I doing a song and dance? Insider trading. We love a chunk. Song and dance time. Meow, meow. That's the extent of my dancing. And to Emma's point, the dog is a strong, independent woman. She takes no guff from nobody. It's based in fact. Non-violent anarchy. Well, what exactly would be non-violent anarchy? No tap dancing? No, I don't have tap shoes for that. And tap dancing without shoes is just a jitter, and no one likes the jitter. Come on now. No tap dancing for me. That is for certain. That's the best I got. And I probably upset the establishment even more. Has it boiled now? Time for the apples. Probably good to put the apples in. Simmer for 3 to 5 minutes and then remove from heat. So we'll... Winnie, it's okay, baby. She disagrees.
Yeah. Okay.
Not quite time yet. We need some interpretive dance.
What?
Evil
What does
stepmother.
Apple do?
What does an apple do?
Yeah, interpret that.
What does an apple do in interpretive dance? Apples. Apple. I don't know.
Wow.
Well, I'm leaving Winnie to join to you in your will. Well, thank you for that. Can I get a refund? I have to step out and you go to the ER yet. No, not yet, Vince.
Not yet.
Maybe for cholesterol, but for pie-related items, no.
Not yet. Okay.
That has been 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah. You deal with yours.
Okay, so what are we doing now?
What did the instructor do?
Let's find out. From heat ready.
Mm-hmm. It would help if you turned off the heat as well, so we don't burn down.
Can you believe this? I'm getting told what to do. No refunds available. That's fair. No refunds are available. Mine's not thick.
I think it's supposed to be like a caramel, at least until it goes into the, like, cooked in the pie. So yeah, this is what it's looking like. Watch how far you're tipping it.
I'm not going to show mine off because I'm dangerous.
Yeah. Okay, now with the pastries we have 2 different pie shells, so we're good. So you're gonna cut the strip
into strips. So I grab mine here.
Yep. So you're cutting them into 8 1-inch strips.
8
Or-
1-inch strips.
However you want to cut it into strips. You just go with whatever's in your heart.
Listen to your heart.
Exactly.
And something.
Wow.
What?
Nothing. My cutting board not big enough.
Oh, that's not 1 inch.
Oops. Shit.
To understand that inches don't matter, right? Right?
Right.
Right?
Right. Right.
Definitely more than 8.
I feel like we might have taken these out of the fridge too early.
That's fine. Everything's fine. Oh, that's not even remotely close to 1 inch.
I'm just going with whatever my heart feels.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Totally. Exactly.
Okay.
So what is next
Place sliced apples.
in the bottom crust? Into the bottom crust, forming a slight mound.
Place sliced.
Here's your pastry, or your pie crust.
Are we? Oh. Oh, we're pouring the sugar mixture over the crust.
News to me.
Okay.
For what it's worth, I did not actually look at the instructions. I just printed them, so we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
Here. Right here. We can see my pie crust.
Yeah, your pie is important. Ooh. We may have cut too many apples. That's okay though.
Oh! I just bent my pie a little bit.
Oh boy.
And then build a slight mound. I'm getting
Yeah.
flashbacks of home ec class when I was a kid. It's fair. And I would have been just as stupid then. In fact, ask Vince what I was like in high school. Well, and Haley, too, to a certain extent. I feel like we're going to be eating apple chunks for days.
Probably.
Okay. Slight mound.
Does it pass the inspection?
Good Granny Smith apple.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's good.
You think I need to put more than that?
Well, look.
Oh.
Nice. Pay attention, yo.
Oh, I thought they mixed apples with the stuff. That's what I thought, too.
That's what I thought. But I guess not.
Old Grandma Opal knows what's up.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope.
So lay 4 pastry strips vertically and evenly spaced over apples, using longer strips in the center and shorter strips at the edge. Okay. They shouldn't tell me what to do, though.
Smoke, please.
Okay.
Okay, the apples were not softened. We did bring them out this morning, though. Hopefully there's no doctors. And they probably have an aneurysm right now. Yeah, probably.
Okay, I definitely have more than 8 strips. So.
Yeah, me as well.
It can't count. That's okay.
Yeah, counting is for nerds.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, my pie strips are breaking!
Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have an extra slice. Okay.
Okay. My pie is better than yours. Go on.
Well, the first and third strip. Don't look at my pie.
Oh, I'm stepping on apple chunks.
Hey, we could have given that to Winnie. She's got to test it out and make sure that
It's
it's
fine.
safe.
Don't panic. Just stay absolutely calm. Fantastic stuff there. So we're folding something?
So you're making a lattice crust.
What?
You're making a lattice crust.
So fold a piece up?
Read the instructions.
Oh, okay, yeah, why don't I do that? Make a lattice crust. Fold the first and third strips all the way back so they're almost falling off the pie. Okay. And then lay one of the unused strips perpendicular over the second and fourth strip. Oh, I get it. Viral or chefs. Yes. Oh, okay. I don't have enough strips, I don't think.
Oh boy.
Sorry, you've got extra strips.
Only one?
Oh no, I do have.
I ain't sharing more than that.
I do have strips. I forgot that I put some off to the side, weaving in and out. You can always make apple cinnamon toast or French toast for a while. A ton of apples. That's true. Could do that.
That
Not
sounds
going
good.
to because that seems like a lot of work.
Okay.
Okay. Oh no, it's sticking together. Everyone panic.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
It's some quality lattice work. Didn't
Is
even
it?
know what it was. Oh god, that is hideous. That is terrible. That is...
Okay. And then
Sure. I'm just gonna drop one there too.
are you?
Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, this rate, I'm
Clearly.
just okay.
Okay.
Yeah. What now?
Are you done?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Unfold the second and fourth. Okay, we did that.
Yeah.
Weave. Fold and trim excess dough at the edges as necessary and pinch to secure. So you shouldn't have like a bunch hanging over
Yeah.
the edge.
Fixing that right now. There we go. Just butter some toast and toss the rest on.
Butter.
Bacon air fry. You had me at air fry,
Ooh.
Spike. Love me some air fryer.
Yeah.
And get rid of these little excess pieces here. And just pinch it down. We just pinch it.
Pinch it.
Pinch it. Pinch it real good. Bow, 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 now. Chad, I might be special needs.
I think you just have ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then a little connection piece right there. Okay,
Okay.
it is pinched down. I do not see any excess.
Okay, so this is mine.
Fucking perfectly coiffed.
Okay, now Phil, you attempt to show yours. There's Phil's.
Not bad, not bad. Glazed with an egg. That's a good idea. Did we do
Okay.
that?
I think that the sauce is kind of acting as our glaze. So it says slowly and gently pour
Thank
the
you very
sugar
much, Catherine. I appreciate
batter
it.
mixture over the lattice crust, making sure it seeps over the sliced apples. Brush some onto the lattice, but make sure it doesn't run off the sides.
Okay, so this will be interesting. Oh, mine is congealed.
Real?
Okay. Still hot, so be careful.
Yeah, be careful. Like very slowly add.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab this here so I'm not hurting myself. There we go. It's safety first. Do we have an egg? Yeah, I think so.
Do we have what?
An egg.
No.
Catherine is asking.
No.
There's dough on the bottom of the pot, Phil. That's okay.
Hold on.
She doesn't trust me.
No, not particularly.
Can you believe this?
There.
So, yeah, mine is definitely congealed a little bit.
Okay, you might need to add a bit or something to it.
What?
Just different. This is a new technique for making an apple pie for me.
Friggin' nailed it, chat. Nailed it. I don't want to tell them to mix that before you put it on top. Nah, Phil's sauce is thicker than Emma Frost in Marvel Rivals. Yeah. Oh God.
I don't
Oh,
know why
God.
this wanted us to put it on after the lattice.
Oh dear God.
Like, this is weird.
My lattice is also falling apart trying to spread it.
Ah.
Okay. We got this, chat. It's gonna go terribly, but hold on. Got You need to scrape more out of the pan. Plot twist recipe is interesting, right?
Yeah. Like, I've never made a pie this way. Like, I would have at least mixed at least some of the stuff with the apples before putting the lattice and stuff on, but
What do we know?
yeah. We're not scientists.
Josh is perplexed by this recipe. You know what's so funny is this wasn't even a recipe. I found something completely wrong.
Just made up the recipe yourself. Are you grandma?
I am Grandma Opry.
Oh.
It'll be fine. As Bob Ross would say, happy little accidents. Exactly. Exactly. Well, Josh is Canadian. He's Canadian as hell.
No, get away from my pie.
You'll get away from my pie!
It's my pie. Don't make me fight you over the pie.
A pie to town. Real exactly.
What?
I'm not sure. I spoke as if I knew what I was talking about.
Wow, Phil. Okay. I'm assuming when this is baking, like the sauce is gonna liquefy.
Yeah, I'd imagine it's gonna liquefy a little bit here. And if it doesn't, it's bullshit.
Next time we put some of this in before. Because this don't make no sense.
I don't like that mine looks like poo. Like fucking diarrhea pie. It's a great.
Diarrhea pie, huh?
I gotta stop swearing again. What if Bob Ross really was a serial killer and his paintings were where he buried the victims?
Ooh.
Interesting. I don't think that's the case. He's got very tall hair. It's not really a serial killer look.
But maybe it's what you'd least expect.
Fair. Very fair.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've spread my goop. Don't
Yeah.
accuse Bob Ross of such actions. So here's my goopy pie. Right now it kind of looks like poutine. Poutine.
Okay.
I think Grandma Opal was a little forgetful while writing the recipe.
I think Grandma Opal's high.
Yeah, and she smokes the methamphetamine. What?
Okay, so
15 minutes.
oh, this is like an hour baking.
Okay, so we probably won't keep the stream going the entire time it's baking, but I will post the after photos, and you guys can see and kind of vote on who did a better job. But for now, we'll go from putting it in the oven into doing the trivia in one moment. What?
I'm gonna get you. I'm panicking. Okay, put your pie on there. And you don't want to cover it anymore?
I don't have any more. Well, I mean, I do have more goop, but I don't know how to get it. It's congealed. I don't know. It's fine.
Okay.
She's telling me how to pie. He wasn't, but a master sergeant in the Air Force stationed in. I did not know that Bob Ross was a master sergeant in the Air Force. Did you know that?
I did not.
Okay, so we're baking it for 15 minutes at 425. That's 15 minutes at 425 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius. If it was 425 Celsius, that'd be deeply problematic.
Are you gonna get your trivia?
Yes, I am. But I've just got to make some changes and stuff to OBS and what have you. Bear with us for one moment here. I'm gonna mute and switch screens and stuff, and we'll be right back. Just stay with us. So we are back. Hello. Hello, I am back. How's it going? So I'm going to be sharing my screen with you, and it's going to give you a website to go to, or you can scan the QR code that's in the bottom corner of it, and then we'll get rolling with a bit of trivia here. Let me turn this camera up. Thank you all for being here. Can't see chat anymore, but that's okay. We'll do that. So, if you want to get involved in the trivia, just go to menti.com, menti.com, and then you can use the code 14965213, or you can scan the QR code there. And then we'll wait for some people to get involved. I don't know that it tells me the participants on my end. I hope so.
Catherine says we have to mash the pie, just not in one sitting.
We have to mash the pie, but not in one sitting. That seems reasonable.
And explain to us what's happening.
As we just finished preparing a pie, and now we're going to do some pie trivia. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not looking fancy or cool or anything.
We can't see your face anymore.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not... This is how I normally dress. What are you even talking about?
He totally didn't do a change in clothing.
Don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so we'll just give it another minute or two while people get logged in, and then we will giggle. The giggle, Ains's giggle says something else. That's accurate. Very Miami Vice. Thank you, Palm Olive. Thank you for that. I'm not sure how many people it allows, but I think it's as many as we want. So what we'll do is we'll just wait another minute here, and then I'll get going with it. It's all multiple choice, so like don't worry about it too much. And again, it's all fun anyway. It's not meant for anything serious. Whoever gets the most correct, I don't have money to give you. I don't have prizes to give you, but what I will give the winner is the opportunity to decide either what facial hair I have to have for a week, or the choice of game that I play next on the channel. So it's really up to you guys what you think.
Winnie's not gonna approve of our pies. I just tried to give her some apple, and she wasn't about that life.
No, the dog did not want apple. Okay, so with that, I believe I just click over here now and click enter. Never actually. Hotkeys overview. Go to next slide is enter. Well, oh, there you go. 2 players. Oh, we've got 6 players ready.
Only 4 questions?
There's more than that. I don't know why it says 1 of 4. I'm pretty sure there's more questions. If I messed that up, I apologize. 5 players ready. We'll give it a second here just to make sure that everyone's in that wants to be in. There's likes being smashed. Appreciate that. Smash that like button, as the YouTubers say.
Yes.
Okay. Well, we've got 6 again, so let's get rolling. Answer as fast as you can to get more points. What is the Latin name for the common apple tree?
Malus domesticus, Trius appolitus,
Coniferae appoliticus, or suprasilicate? Got 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5. We're going to get copyright strikes. Don't do it. 3, 2, 1. Those of you that chose Malus domesticus are correct. I can almost guarantee that Ronan is one of them. That seems like the sort of thing that he would know.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
On to the next one here. Question number 2. We've got another 6 ready to go. Answer as fast as you can to get more points.
Oh my.
What plant family does the apple tree belong to? That's a good question. Is it the fruit family, the root crop family, the rose family, or the weed family?
Emma, you know this answer.
Not marijuana, but like weeds like dandelions, those kinds of weeds. Ragweed, etc., etc. Everyone's voted. Okay, so how do we get the results?
Wow. Oh, Phil, what'd you do?
Oh, I must not have marked a correct answer. It is Rose family, so you're all right. I'm sorry about that. I didn't realize that I didn't mark a correct answer.
Wow.
That is awkward. Sorry.
Embarrassing.
That's my bad. There's got to be more questions than that. I thought I made like 8 slides. We've got 7 players now.
Nice.
Question number 4. And again, I thought there was more than that, but we'll go. Which Greek goddess is represented by the apple? Is it Aphrodite, Hera, Athena, or Demeter?
And now we can see everyone's vote.
That's really fun. 4 for Aphrodite, 1 for Athena.
Yo, who's cheating and taking other people's answers? I saw those changes.
Yeah, I saw those changes. And this one doesn't have a timer either, so that's hilarious. I messed this one up royally.
Way to go,
That's
Josh.
probably enough time here. Those of you that said Aphrodite were... Whoa! A 5th one snuck in there right as I hit the button.
Wow.
Congratulations. There you go. Okay.
Josh says he loves how seamless this experience is.
Hey, bite me. Bonus. What is Aphrodite the goddess of?
Definitely mommy and daddy private
Is
time.
it mommy and daddy private time, love, fertility, or war? If you
Mommy
recall,
and daddy time. Mommy and daddy time.
someone says fertility. We've got 6 saying love. I didn't put a timer on this one either, so we'll give it a second here. Blah, 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 blah. And nice. So
Wow. Oh,
okay, so it was love. Congratulations to those of you that got it correct.
Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, 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 clap. Which city is known as the Big Apple? Is it Colburn, Ontario, New York City, New York, Lisbon, Portugal, or Appleton, Aberdeen, Scotland?
Definitely Appleton.
6 people have said New York. 7 people have said New York.
So it's a consensus.
We do have a consensus here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We'll give it a second here. Anyone else wants to vote? And we're moving on. That is correct. At what age do apple trees stop producing apples?
Ooh.
18 and a half years, 30 years, 100 years, or 200 years?
Or 0 years.
That's not an option. Stop trying to trick them. Oh, we're having some feuds on whether or not this one's the correct answer. Give it a minute here. That's 5, 6. There should be one more vote in there. No, there's 6 participants, so there you have it. Last chance to change your vote. No one? No one, no one, no one?
1.
200 years. Whoever wrote 200 years is correct. Thank you for that.
Who did that?
Yeah, good. Nice ass. Which of these is not a saying? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. They are the apple of my eye. Or you're acting like a real Granny Smith.
That one should be a saying.
7 people say you're acting like a real Granny Smith. Last chance to change your votes, folks.
Don't do it. It's a trap.
There you have it. And
Myth won.
Myth is the winner with 880 points. Very well done, Myth. Good. But for what it's worth, good job to everybody. Thank you for participating in that. It's I just wanted to do something extra on top of the apple pie baking. Just because, as you saw, that didn't really take all that long. The longest thing was me cutting or peeling apples.
Yes.
So we've got that.
Myth, what do you want to do? Do you want to choose his facial hair, or do you want to choose his next game? Look at all the opportunities.
There's a lot of room for change on this face, so you've got that option. Facial hair for sure. Okay, so I didn't quite think this all the way through. Do you want a multiple choice of what I'm willing to do, or are you going to find one on your own and we'll do that?
Catherine says Hercules mustache. Vince says a twisty stash. And S asks, did she get a comfort prize for coming in second place?
Yes, I will send you a picture of our pie. It's a terrible second prize.
I mean, we can send you a piece of pie if
We
you
can
want,
also-
but I don't think it would be good by the time it got to Sweden.
I'll discuss with you on Discord. Fu Manchu, nice choice. I'm back, Myth 1. Yeah, yes, she did. But yeah, that will do it for today. We will be posting a picture of the pies once they're done.
We won't tell you whose is whose.
Yeah,
You can decide for yourself.
I'm fairly certain you'll know who made which. But yeah, thank you all for being involved.
What's a Fu Manchu?
Fu Manchu is like the long mustache, like a kung fu warrior.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, thank you all for being involved. Like I said off the top, there's a lot of people that I could be thanking for this. I don't want to omit anyone, so that's why I kind of only singled out Kills and Ainsley here. But
he loves you all platonically.
I love you all platonically, and I can't properly put into words what it means to me to have the likes of you interacting with my content as often as you do, getting involved in the chat, commenting, all those things. It's really appreciated, and I will continue to do my best to do right by you folks, and I hope you have yourselves a great afternoon, evening, daytime, whatever time it is. I hope it's a good one for you. I will be back tomorrow with some Uncharted, and we'll have some fun, and Ainsley will be back at some point, I'm sure, and okay, bye!
Oh my God, Cupcake says thank you.
Oh, Cupcake, you're
Wow.
welcome. You actually like me, so that's nice. Oh, bye, everyone.
Bye!